Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. US Open 2025, schedule, live updates, bracket, results, scores, first round matches, where to watch the action. The singles competition for the men and women at the 2025 US Open is underway as the best players in the world converge on Flushing, New York, for the final Grand Slam of the season. On the men's side, it is once again expected to come down to number 1 seed Jannik Sinner and number 2 seed Carlos Alcaraz, as they have faced off in the last two Grand Slam finals and split them, with Alcaraz winning the French Open and Sinner winning Wimbledon. Sinner is the defending champion, as he defeated American Taylor Fritz in straight sets in the 2024 final, and has been dominant all season, with the exception of some finals against Alcaraz. Their most recent meeting was an Alcaraz winning a walkover in the Cincinnati Masters final, as Sinner withdrew while battling an illness. Alcaraz took care of business against unseeded Reilly Opelka on Monday night in a businesslike 6-4, 7-5, 6-4 affair. Sinner, meanwhile, will take on Vit Capriva on Tuesday afternoon. The first major upset of the tournament happened on Monday on the women's side when reigning Australian Open champion and number 6 seed Madison Keys went down in 3 sets against unheralded upstart Renata Zarazua of Mexico. It was a wild battle that saw Keys commit an astounding 89 unforced errors. Keys had a strong start to the year but has really struggled to find a rhythm since. After twice making it to the semifinals, 2018 and 2023, and one final, 2017, at this tournament, the American will have to wait another year to see if she can recapture that magic. Venus Williams was also in action Monday, and her valiant effort to become the second oldest woman to win a singles match at the US Open came up short, with number 11 seed Karolina Muchova beating the 45-year-old Williams 6-3, 2-6, 6-1. Keep it locked here over the next 2 weeks for our complete coverage of the 2025 US Open. First round matches for men's US Open seeds. 1. Jannik Sinner vs Vit Capriva. 2. Carlos Alcaraz def. Reilly Opelka, 6-4, 7-5, 6-4. 3. Alexander Zverev vs Alejandro Tabilo. 4. Taylor Fritz def. Emilio Nova, 7-5, 6-2, 6-3. 5. Jack Draper def. Federico Augustin Gomez, 6-4, 7-5, 6-7, 7, 6-2. 6. Ben Shelton def. Ignacio Buse, 6-3, 6-2, 6-4. 7. Novak Djokovic def. Lena Tien, 6-1, 7-6, 3, 6-2. 8. Alex de Minaur vs Christopher O'Connell. 9. Karen Khachanov def. Nishesh Basavaredi, 6-7, 5, 6-3, 7-5, 6-1. 10. Lorenzo Musetti vs Giovanni Pechipericard. 11. Holger Rune def. Botic van de Zandschulp, 6-3, 7-6, 4, 7-6, 2. 12. Casper Ruud def. Sebastian Ofner, 6-1, 6-2, 7-6, 5. Benjamin Bonzi def. 13. Daniil Medvedev, 6-3, 7-5, 6-7, 5, 0-6, 6-4. 14. Tommy Paul vs Elmer Molla. 15. Andrei Rublev def. Dino Prismic, 6-4, 6-4, 6-4. 16. Jakub Mensik def. Nicolas Jai, 7-6, 5, 6-3, 6-4. 17. Francis Tiafoe def. Yasuhito Nishioka, 6-3, 7-6, 6, 6-3. 18. Alejandro Davidovic Fokina def. Alexander Shevchenko, 6-1, 6-1, 6-2. 19. Francisco Cerundolo vs Matteo Arnoldi. 20. Yuri Lehecka def. Borna Coric, 3-6, 6-4, 7-6, 5, 6-1. 21. Thomas Machak vs Luca Noddy, 6-3, 6-1, 6-1. Adam Walton def. 22. Hugo Humbert, 6-4, 7-6, 4, 5-7, 6-1. 23. Alexander Bublik vs Marin Cilic. 24. Flavio Cobolli def. Francesco Pissarro, 7-5, 4-6, 6-4, 3-6, 6-3. 25. Felix Auger-Aliassime versus Billy Harris. 26. Stefanos Tsitsipas versus Alexandra Muller. 27. Denis Shapovalov versus Martin Fucsovics. Francisco Campsana def. 28. Alex Michelsen, 1-6, 6-3, 6-4, 6-4. Adrian Mannarino def. 29. Talon Griekspoor, 7-5, 6-4, 6-0. 30. Brandon Nakashima def. Jesper de Jong, 6-2, 6-7, 5, 2-6, 6-2, 7-6, 7. 31. Gabriel Diallo def. Demid Zuma, 7-6, 4, 4-6, 7-5, 7-5. 32. Luciano Darderi def. Rinkari Hijikata, 6-2, 6-1, 6-2. First round matches for women's U.S. Open seeds. 1. Arina Sabalenka def. Rebecca Mazarova, 7-5, 6-1. 2. Iga Swiatek versus Emiliana Arango. 3. Coco Gauff versus Angela Tomiljanovic. 4. Jessica Pegula def. Maya Sherif, 6-0, 6-4. 5. Mira Andreeva def. Alia Shaparks, 6-0, 6-1. Renata Zarazua def. 6. Madison Keys, 6-7, 10, 7-6, 3, 7-5. 7. Jasmine Paolini def. Destiny Iava, 6-2, 7-6, 4. 8. Amanda Anisimova versus Kimberly Birrell. 9. Elena Rybakina def. Julieta Pareja, 6-3, 6-0. 10. Emma Navarro def. Yafan Wang, 7-6, 9, 6-3. 11. Carolina Muchova def. Venus Williams, 6-3, 2-6, 6-1. Anna Bondar def. 12. Alina Svitolina, 6-2, 6-4. 13. Ekaterina Alexandrova versus Anastasia Sevastova. Alexandra Iladev. 14. Clara Tauson, 6-4, 2-6, 7-6, 11. 15. Daria Kasatkina def. Elena Gabriela Ruse, 7-5, 6-1. 16. Belinda Bencic def. Shuai Zhang, 6-3, 6-3. 17. Ludmila Samsonova def. Yu Yuan, 2-6, 6-4, 6-4. 18. Beatriz Haddad Maia versus Sonu Ikata. 19. Elise Mertens def. Alyssa On, 6-1, 6-0. 20. Diana Schneider versus Laura Siegemund. 21. Linda Noskova versus Dalma Galfi. Barbora Krejcikova def. 22. Victoria Mboko, 6-3, 6-2. 23. Naomi Osaka versus Greet Minin. Janice Chen def. 24. Veronika Kudermetova, 6-4, 4-6, 6-4. 25. Yelena Ostapenko def. Shiyu Wang, 6-4, 6-3. 26. Sophia Kenin versus Ashlyn Kruger. 27. Marta Kostyuk versus Katie Bolter. 28. Magdalena Freck def. Talia Gibson, 6-2, 6-2. 29. Anna Kalinske def. Clervin Gunu, 6-0, 5-7, 6-4. Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova def. 30. Diana Yastremska, 6-7, 5, 7-6, 5, 6-4. 31. Leylah Fernandez def. Rebecca Marino, 6-2, 6-1. 32. McCartney Kessler def. Magda Linette, 7-5, 7-5. U.S. Open 2025. A Grand Slam finale ignites. The 145th edition of the U.S. Open unfolds across a historic 15-day format, a first in tournament history, from Sunday, August 24th to Sunday, September 7th, 2025, at the iconic USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center, in the heart of Queens, New York City. Top End Sports. Wikipedia. Schedule highlights. First round, August 24th to 26th, day sessions tilde 11 a.m. and night tilde 7 p.m. ET. JAGrandjosh.com. Top End Sports. Rounds of 128 to round of 16. Stretch through August 31st to September 1st, with matches across all major courts. JAGrandjosh.com. Top End Sports. Quarterfinals, September 2nd to 3rd. Women's semis, September 4th at 7 p.m. Men's semis, September 5th, day and night sessions. Women's final, September 6th at 4 p.m. Men's final, September 7th at 8 p.m. ESPN.com. JAGrandjosh.com. Broadcasting and streaming, watching the drama unfold. In the U.S., ESPN, ESPN2, and ABC carry the action, with full streaming from ESPN Plus and the ESPN app. People.com. ESPN.com. International options. UK, Sky Sports and Now TV. TalkSport. Kel Now. US Open Tennis Info. India, Bangladesh and South Asia. JioStar, via Star Sports Jio Hotstar. Kel Now. Outlook India. Europe, Eurosport and Discovery Plus. US Open Tennis Info. MENA, Being Sports. US Open Tennis Info. Southeast Asia, Sport Now. US Open Tennis Info. Additional regional broadcasters include TSN, Canada, 9 Stan Sport, Australia, CCTV and Aichi, China, WOW, Japan, among others. Kel Now. US Open Tennis Info. Wikipedia. Opening round, triumphs, upsets and emotional sends. Men's first-round showdowns. Carlos Alcaraz, number 2. Cruised past Riley Opelka in straight sets, 6-4, 7-5, 6-4. CBSSports.com. Reuters. Jannik Sinner, number 1, began his title defense, draw, Vitkopeva. CBSSports.com. Wikipedia. Novak Djokovic, number 7, beat Lena Tien in straight sets. CBSSports.com. Wikipedia. Ben Shelton, number 6, Tommy Paul, 14, Holger Rune, 11, Casper Ruud, 12, and others delivered mixed results, some advancing, some bowing out. CBSSports.com. +1. Notably, Benjamin Bonzi pulled off a stunning upset, beating Daniil Medvedev, 13, in a 5-set thriller. CBSSports.com. Women's first-round highlights. Iga Swiatek, number 2, dominated Emiliana Arango, 6-1, 6-2. The Guardian. Wikipedia. Marta Kostyuk surprised Britain's Katie Boulter, 6-4, 6-4. The Guardian. Wikipedia. Venus Williams, 45, fought valiantly but ultimately lost to Carolina Muchova 3-6, 6-2, 1-6, leading to an emotional post-match moment. The Sun. New York Post. Reuters. Renata Zarazua secured a massive upset over Madison Keys, winning in 3 tight sets 6-7, 7-6, 7-5. CBSSports.com. Live updates that kept fans glued to the action. Matches commenced under clear skies and mild conditions, perfect setting for high-voltage battles. Reuters. Traffic chaos unfolded, with fans and media missing start times due to gridlock, even walking along highways to reach the venue. The Sun. Emotional moments included Venus Williams' tearful press conference, reflecting on her comeback and determination. The Sun. Buzz included quirky highlights like Carlos Alcaraz's shiny new haircut, adding flair to his court appearance. The Times of India. Creative recap, where the hard court heats up. A 15-day marathon, tale of grit, glamour, and glory. From the opening serve on August 24th, the U.S. Open 2025 shattered convention, expanding into a first-ever 15-day battlescape. The courts of Flushing Meadows became a staging ground for both the predictable and the surprising. Slated under the watchful gaze of cameras, TV broadcasts, and streaming platforms worldwide, the action was accessible across ESPN Aromas and international silicones, from Jio Hotstar to Sky Sports, Eurosport to Being Sports. As the day cooled into night, Iga Swiatek dismantled her opponent with ruthless precision. Alcaraz showcased star power with a surgical dismantling of Opelka. Venus Williams, age-defying and determined, staged a comeback in spirit even as the scoreboard denied her a fair tale. Renata Zarazua emerged as a giant slayer, stunning a favorite in labyrinthine sets. Amidst the tennis, human drama played out. Fans trekking on highways to catch a glimpse of serve and volley artistry. Emotional tremors in press rooms as legends paused to reflect. Even a haircut became headline fodder when Alcaraz strolled on court with his new look stealing its own moment. This is the U.S. Open, where every point pulses with ambition, every match writes a story, and the path to the trophy is paved with sweat, tears, and electric moments yet to come. Let me know if you'd like more on brackets, individual match stats, player journeys, or behind-the-scenes drama.